The former superintendent of Hagerman, James Brown, he appeared before the State Professional Standards Commission on Friday for a potential violation of Code of Ethics for professional educators and whether discipline is warranted.
According to the Idaho Department of Education, more specifically, the issue being decided by the hearing panel was whether Principle 2 of the Code of Ethics was violated by failing to maintain a professional relationship with all students. Hometown reporter Derek Kay attended the meeting to get more details on the matter.
The Chief Certification Officer, Ms. Sinalaki, the discipline she's requesting here is a letter of reprimand, and it is 2 courses.
According to an affidavit that was filed back in November of 2023, multiple students alleged that former superintendent of Hagerman, Dr. James Brown, was seen showering in the school's football locker room. The allegations led to a 6-week police investigation while Brown was placed on administrative leave. The Idaho Department of Education is now seeking disciplinary action based on witness testimony.
My son told me that this is true. He saw Jim Brown in the locker room naked, and he was there multiple times after their practices, and that a lot of the boys on the team are saying the same thing.
Tanya Watkins is one of the many parents who had a son on the football team at the time. She says he was also one of the students who felt uncomfortable by Brown's presence in the locker room. However, it was later clarified that Brown was covered when seen in the facility and closed the shower curtain.
He was in the locker room changing out of his uniform, and Dr. Brown came into the locker room in a towel and was preparing to shower.
A teacher from Hagerman Schools also gave testimony against the former superintendent, stating that it was inappropriate to shower in the school locker rooms.
Part of our professionalism is that we do not show our bodies to our students.
After 5 witnesses, Brown finally got the opportunity to testify, the first time he has been able to publicly address the allegations or make a statement. He argued that the locker rooms were available to the community during certain times of the day when students weren't using them.
And I never entered the shower if I heard or saw students.
According to Dr. Brown's defense attorney, Edith Santo, after the police investigation ended, the Gooding County prosecutor decided not to file any criminal charges against Brown due to lack of evidence, and that the witnesses' statements were hearsay. However, the Professional Standards Committee agreed that Dr. Brown was in violation of the Code of Ethics Principle 2 and enforced disciplinary actions by way of a written reprimand at the end of the hearing. Dr. Brown will also be required to take a boundaries course and an ethics course. A written statement from Dr. Brown's attorney reads in part, quotes, "In Dr. Brown's case, the process was egregious. The commission refused to even give him a copy of the complaint that was allegedly filed with the commission on January 8th, 2024 that started this process. There are also legitimate concerns about potential political pressures to discipline Dr. Brown because a local senator inserted herself in the process, and she also involved the superintendent of public instruction. That should also concern all educators, certified teachers, and administrators alike." In Mountain Home, Derek Kay, KMVT News.